Hi everyone, it's Debbie May at Wholesale Supplies Plus. I'm at Handmade Studio today, just sitting here with a lot of the staff who are doing some super creative things. And we thought we'd do a little impromptu, last minute Facebook Live and show you some of the new products we've gotten in for this year. So stay tuned. Make sure you share this so that your friends and family can see it and we can get a big party going. First thing I want to bring up is the new Handmade magazine. I love this magazine. It's everything that's sweet. There's some really good articles in this issue. I'm so proud of the staff. There's a beautiful issue on the spring fragrances that came in, and they did a lot of testing of the cold processed soap. There's also a really nice article from Susan Barclay on emulsifiers and how they work. So we've got a little bit of science going on in this issue. Stabilizers, products with and without, why you want to use it and how to use them. So it's a super cool issue. There's beard oils, which are hot. And if you don't have a beard, there's hair oils, which are hot. So that's great. So I'm so glad you joined us. This is Handmade Magazine. You can buy it at Wholesale Supplies Plus. If you shop at Wholesale Supplies Plus and order at least $40 a year, this issue's free in your digital bookcase in your account. So go to Wholesale Supplies Plus, log into my account, go to your account, go down to your digital bookcase, and you'll have this issue free, just by $40 a month. Which, in case you didn't notice, free shipping now is at $25 a year. So it's $40 a year for the free issue, $25 a year for free shipping. So this, like I said, this issue I'm super proud of, and I wanted to show off some of the recipes that are in this issue. We've got cold processed soap, these sundaes. They have the really cute straws, which are new in stock. There's a unicorn cupcake. These are unicorn lip glosses. You could also make these into unicorn perfumes if you wanted. Bath fizzies, we know, are all the rage right now. We did these really cute, they're little donut hole bath fizzies. So it's a fun way just to bring bath fizzies and sweets into your line. As I'm sure you're aware, Galaxy soaps are super hot, especially with boys. We have a really easy melt and pour Galaxy soap. There's a lot of Galaxy soap recipes floating around that actually are so heavily colored that people are getting color on their skin when they wash. And what I like about this is it's a subtle Galaxy and it doesn't really impact the color of your water and it washes beautifully. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but this time of year my feet are beat up and I don't always want to go get a pedicure. So there's a recipe in there for lemon sugar, but they're a salt scrub, and they are wonderful on your heels. I used one last night just thinking we might do this video, and I wanted to make sure that it was a good testimonial I was giving, and I loved it. You can package these in a cello bag like this. The bale jars are super cute, so I'd encourage that. In the studio here, they do projects every day with kids, and one of the really fun projects they came up with was called a snow globe. And it's our foaming hand soap with a toy inside, and they added glitter and you shake it and it globes. And these were so hot with the kids that came and did walk-in projects and kids that wanted to buy their mother's presents for the Secret Santa workshop we did. And so what I wanted to do is show you with some of the new toys we have for this spring, what you might be able to do. So we have these chicks, and we have bunnies, and for the Americana holiday, there's little stars. All you have to do is you kind of have to work at it, but just bend the chick, put it in the bottle. The big joke before this is, what if it doesn't go in the bottle while live? I said, oh, guys, give me some credit. And then you're going to go ahead and make your foaming bath wash, maybe in a really sweet fragrance or maybe a fun spring fragrance, a calla lily or something white like a white gardenia. Go ahead and fill it. Add some glitter. This would be cute with white glitter, but it also would be really cool with a pastel glitter for Easter. And then put it on and that's it. It's easy. We have noticed some of the paint may stain the foaming hand wash. The paint that's used for these is non-toxic and you're going to be totally fine. So again, these have been so popular. Kids kind of walk by them, and then as soon as you shake them up and make the globe part, they want to have them. They've got to have them. So if you're doing any spring shows, these would make super cute basket stuffers instead of a lot of candy. And again, there's bunnies and Americana and all of that. So those are all of the new recipes that are in the magazine, and a lot of these also have kits at Wholesale Supplies Plus. .com. I'm sure you guys know. So again, I'm going to remind you guys to share so your friends also get the video. Also, that'll help you see future videos without being delayed. The last thing I want to talk about are 3 additives that you guys suggested, and it took us a long time to secure really good vendors, and I'm so proud they're finally in stock. First is an almond meal. I don't know about what age you are, but almond meal has been in my scrub since I was a teenager, and it's super fine. Let me see if I can kind of hold a little up, but it's very fine. It can go into a shower gel wash. It could go into a lotion or an oil that you end up using as a wash, but I like it a lot. You can use it in melt and pour soap, cold process soap, but it's really used as a soft exfoliant. The other one that I loved the suggestion, when we first got the suggestion, I thought, what are we going to do with dry shredded coconut? I'm thinking of the coconut that I used to cook with, and I couldn't believe it. So we went out, and what we found was a very, very fine coconut. And I wish there was a good way to show you guys on camera, but it's almost the consistency of a sugar. But when you rub it on your fingers, it gives off that coconut oil that so many people love and want. This can go into a sugar scrub and give you a little bit of that coconut oil without the sugar scrub being oily. It can go into cold processed soap. It can go into melt and pour soap. And it just gives you that fine exfoliant and also gives you all those benefits of coconut oil. So that's really exciting. And all of these come in the 2 ounce, the 16 ounce, and then the larger bulk sizes. The last thing, I'm going to pull a thing of water over. The last one are these Cocoa Pops. And we probably introduced them a little bit early. I was so excited when we got them. Do you guys remember Pop Rocks when you were a kid and you'd eat them and they'd pop in your mouth? Well, we took that concept and we had a company coat them in cocoa butter. And what happens is when you put them into warm bath water, and I hope this water is warm enough, otherwise we're going to go get more. But when you put them into a warm bath water, the cocoa butter melts, and then the pop rock or the effervescent rock starts to kind of explode. So I'm going to try some right now. Is the camera on the bowl? Oh, and look, they're just exploding. I don't know if you can hear them. Let me see if I can get my microphone down a little bit. And it doesn't take much. So we're working on some really fun bath salt recipes with these in there. And the other one, you guys might beat us to the punch, but we're working on a firecracker bath bomb. And the really cool thing is the cocoa butter on the pop will not cause the bath fizzy to fizz. So you're going to get that spinning bath fizzy, maybe with or without bubbles, depending on what you like. And then in the center, can you hear it? It's going to start to snap, crackle, pop. So the only thing I want to let you know about is when you're working with these, you really need to have protective eyewear because they will pop. And then have fun. Let your imagination kind of go wild. So they're still popping. I don't know if you can hear it on camera. So that's that. The last thing, the question, we have a Facebook question, if you can color them. They're coated already in cocoa butter, which is a hard butter. So if you're going to coat them, you're probably going to coat them with another butter. I haven't tested it. I got to be honest with you. They just came in today. We just got the warning labels about protective eyewear, and of course don't eat them because we're not a food facility. So we'll have to see. I'm sure our design team is going to have fun doing these firecracker bath bombs, firecracker bath salts, Of course not Snap, Crackle, Pop, because I'm sure that is trademarked. But we'll see if we can color them. If you try it, let me know and post on Facebook. So the last thing I want to talk about is we've been inundated with a lot of questions lately. You guys have been super, super creative over the holidays about the foaming bath whip falling and not staying fluffy. It isn't for everybody, and we haven't been able to troubleshoot why we can't replicate that in the studio, but I certainly believe the people that call in or write and ask for help. So what we did is, instead of trying to figure out why some people have the issue and some don't, and some people may not have the issue because they don't want their foaming bath whip to stay fluffy. Maybe they're putting salt in it or sugar in it. But for whatever reason, we wanted to give you some solutions that if in your recipe it's falling, what can you do so that it stays fluffy? And we have 2 solutions for you. I'm so excited. Moniece in customer service, so if you call in, you happen to talk to her, found that if she added, whoop, there's 2 here. So if she took our recipe, I don't know if you guys can see that. If you take our recipe for the sugar scrub, but don't add the sugar, so it has a little bit of extra glycerin, a little bit of extra soap, it literally stays so fluffy it does not fall out. This was after sitting for 2 days, and don't make me put my hand in it, but it is super fluffy. This amount in this 1-gallon bucket was 16 ounces of the foaming bath whip and 10 ounces of soap, and I think a tablespoon of glycerin. I could be wrong on the glycerin. This bucket's half full. I mean, there is a lot of air in this, and it stayed fluffy. So that's super good. Cool. The other one is she took the foaming bath whip, and it made more than this, and she fluffed it up with the hand mixer, and she added, oh my gosh, I just went blank because we're on Facebook Live. She added the bubble wash thickener, and it stayed. This is really light. There's a lot of air. I'm going to stick my finger because we're gonna sign off soon. But I don't know if you can see. That is a super fluffy sugar scrub, or not sugar scrub, just foaming bath whip for like a shaving cream. And both of these she has let sit. They didn't fall. They feel beautiful. So if you're having issues with it falling in your recipe, I suggest either the bubble wash thickener or use the Our Best Sugar Scrub recipe, but don't do the sugar. So it's 1 pound of foaming bath whip, 10 ounces of melt and pour soap, a little bit of glycerin. I want to say, go online, it's about a tablespoon. Whip it up, and it stayed thick. So that's all I have for today. You're going to see our Facebook Lives more regularly. We have them planned out for the next couple months. Please make suggestions in the comments for things you want to see. We're going to do a few a month like this, and then we're going to do some longer, hour-long ones where we're going to make recipes together. So make sure you share this, make sure you like us, and I hope to see you soon. Look for the comments, and I'll answer all your questions. Bye.